welcome back to Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's such an honor. We've brought in somebody. I told you that we brought him in for free as well, so it's the most amazing thing ever. He asked for no money. He just wanted to sing for you. He's a singer, a songwriter. His name, Dan Patlansky, which in Latin means amazing. Maybe it does, I'm not sure. He's one of the world's finest blues-based storytellers of his generation, and I think it's so important for us to just get him comfortable and say, Dan, you are the man.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
Yes, you are.
Thanks for having me.
No, thank you for being here for free.
I feel like we need to highlight the fact that Graham, one of our other presenters, is probably your biggest fan, and he's not here today. But I feel like we are the stand-ins for G-Man. So we're going to be hyping you up.
Oh,
so
Graham's got fantastic taste. He really does.
He does. so do we, though.
Oh, so do you.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly. You know, I feel like hang in there. That's the thing. That's like my key phrase of the day. But I believe. I don't mean to flex on your behalf, so please don't get embarrassed, but I do stalking, Zoe, and apparently you are the number 4 in the world when it comes to being a guitarist. My thing is, right, the statisticians are obviously wrong. They should have put you at 1, but I believe that because of your humility and modesty, you allowed the other 3 to have their flowers so that you could just sit in the back at 4. How does that feel?
It feels very weird, to be honest, that there's a ranking system on guitar players, right? Because you can't really... Any art form, you can't. Obviously, I was honoured to be included on a list like that, obviously. Yes. But I don't really believe it, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But your album also, in terms of, you tied #1 in terms of best rock album. So how does that feel?
That felt great. It really did. You know, when you record an album, you never know how the album's going to be received.
Yeah.
You just hope that people are going to like it. So at the end of the year, when you get... an award or recognition for something like that. It's just a little bit of relief, really. Like, oh, people like the album. You know?
Yes.
That's all that you kind of want.
Affirmation.
Yes, that's it.
Oh,
that's exactly it.
Hard work, and you put it in. You obviously, hours in the studio, and then when somebody appreciates it, that's great. But I feel like the album itself, it speaks to something. Because if you call it, you call the album Moving On, there's something there, isn't there? What are you moving on from, Dan? I know it's a deep question.
Well... you always keep moving. I think that's... You always keep moving on, and that's really where the moving on title comes from. You just got to keep pushing, and keep reinventing yourself, and keep pushing to... I suppose the most important thing is to really have that passion the whole time. Because that's the thing that drives me, my music, just me and my life generally, is that passion. And as soon as you lose it, you tend to kind of go off the rails a little bit. So that's really the theme of the album.
That's beautiful.
But 11 has been a lucky number. You get 11/11. This is your 11th studio album.
Yes.
What are you hoping people will take from this new album? Because you keep saying you have to reinvent yourself. So this is your 11th album you're bringing out. Did you have to do a lot of reinventing with this one? Not
really. This one was all about going back to what I love doing the most, right? And not making an album for a particular purpose. Like for that to be commercial. It's an album, I want to make an album that I would buy if I wasn't the artist. And something I can be proud of, and something I want to be remembered kind of by musically.
Yeah.
And that was really the direction for this album and everything for this album, and really chuffed, the way it came out.
No, you should be chuffed. You shouldn't be number 4 in the world, honestly. You should be number 1, but okay. I'm not biased either, I'm just honest. But okay, it's fine. Moving on. You're doing a tour.
Yes.
To promote your album across South Africa. Fantastic. Next stop, Cape Town, I do believe.
Yes, that's right.
So tell me about how it's been going, and what are some of the shows you're playing to kind of accentuate the meaning, the message, the narrative of your album?
So the tour's gone great so far. The songs are translated beautifully live. That's the best thing, It doesn't always happen. Sometimes you get album tracks that you never play live because they don't work live, but all the tracks work beautifully live. Tour's gone great, and then, next stop is Cape Town, tomorrow night, Tiger Valley Barnyard, and then the whole weekend, Stellenbosch, Pringle Bay, Hout Bay.
Nice!
So it's great, and then we obviously, after that, we end here, and then we head off back to the UK and Europe.
Okay.
Yeah, to continue the tour there, which takes us to May, which is great.
Brilliant,
That is exciting. I think, with each album that comes forward, do you struggle to draw inspiration? Do you find there's an abundance of it now that we're allowed to travel again? Where do you draw your inspiration from?
It's a great question. I think artists draw inspiration from everywhere, but for me, it's other musicians that give me the biggest inspiration. Is when I find a sound that I haven't heard before, or a guitar player that I haven't heard before that really is incredible, singer, whatever. That for me is the biggest source of inspiration that lights that internal fire inside that you want to create music and perform and play. Yeah.
It's great. You're an inspiring person. And
Thank you.
We are very proud of you. I think that, once again, I'm going to hop on this, like number 4 in the world. Can you do me a favor? Can you show the 3, the 1, 2, and 3, what they should be at, level-wise, by giving us a live performance in a Feel Good Breakfast show? I know you're not that type of person. You're very humble, but I would love to see you perform.
I would love to perform.
Can you do me that favor?
Yes.
Can you walk over to your band, go Dan, and show us something, Dan Patlansky?
Dan the man.
Yeah, he is fantastic. Remember, grab the album, Moving On, support vocals from the locals. And I mean, with this tour coming up in Cape Town, look out for it. As he mentioned, Barnyard, Tiger Valley Centre. Go get your tickets as soon as possible. They're probably sold out by now, but just go to the door and say you know Dan. Who knows what could happen? Alternatively, just chill in your lounge. This is free. Trust me, we checked. It's Dan Patlansky, live.
All right, so the first song we're going to play for you this morning is the first single off my brand new album, Moving On. It's a song called Who I Am. Where have I been? Take me for who I am, for who I am. Headlights on a midnight road, music loud to get me home. Lost my way in social fall, trying to find my way back.
so I can get back on home. Thank you so much.